Welcome, dear children. We are once again here with a new presentation dealing with notice writing. This notice writing comes under short composition writing. There are many types of notices which we usually write during various events for public purpose in the educational institutions. So we'll be dealing with these various types of notices today in this video lesson. So first of all, let us discuss what a notice actually is. A notice is a medium to convey a message to masses together at the same time. It should be simple, precise, clear, and comprehensive. Now see, what are the uses of these notices and where they are used. Normally these notices they are used in schools, organizations and government boards. They are very useful to inform people about various events, issues and public instruction. Now let us discuss some important points which we should remember while writing a notice. Any notice should begin with the name of issuing authority, institution, organization, school, society, and this should be written in capital letters at the top of the notice. Then we write the word notice just below the name of the institution and then date on the left side of the notice. Again, we write the heading in capitals at the center of the content or the box. Then in the content, we mention the purpose of the notice, the date, time, venue, and duration of the program. And if there is any chief guest, we should mention the name of the chief guest and the other details and relevant instruction to complete the content of the notice. Then at the left side, we write the name and after name the designation of the person who is issuing the notice. It is enclosed in a box and the word limit of such notices should be 50. Now let us check out the layout of a notice. On the top, we write the name of the issuing authority, school, organization. It should be written in capital letters. Then we write notice again in capital letters. After notice, we write the date. It is written on the left hand side of the box. And after the date, we write title or heading in the middle of the box. After heading, we start writing content. Content contains the event, date of the event, timings, venue or place of the event, name of the chief guest if there is any, then other relevant details. In the end, we write the name of the person who is issuing the notice or writing the notice and his or her designation in the end at the left side of the box. So students, let us see the distribution of marks. The marks, it carries again 4. It is divided into 3 parts. The format carries 1 mark, content 2 marks where we write what, when, where, who, how and other necessary things. Then the third part is expression where we check out the grammatical fluency and accuracy. It carries 1 mark. Now, first of all, we'll discuss the notices regarding meetings. And here we have some important points to remember while writing such notices. First, we have to mention the date, the time, name of the event, the place or the venue where it will take place, the purpose and the agenda of the meeting, who are to attend that meeting, any specific instruction, if it is there, should be mentioned in the notice, and then the contact address of the person who has written the notice. Here we have a solved example regarding notice based on meeting. You can have a look at it. This is regarding House Council meeting. You'll see that the name of the school is written on the top, then the notice, date is written on the left hand side, then the heading, the name of the school, notice and heading, they are written in capital letters. Then comes the content. Next we have notice based on events. So while writing such notices, you should remember some points that you have to mention the name of the event, name of the organizer, the purpose of the event, the date, time or duration, place or venue, what are the activities to be taken, if there is any qualification, eligibility or prize or awards or any incentive, it should be mentioned in the notice. Then the contact address or any other specific instruction should also be mentioned in the notice. You can have a look at the solved example based on the event notice. It is for inter-house dance competition. The next type is notices based or related to tour, camp or exhibition. Here it is slightly different from others. Here you have to write the name of the organizer, the nature of the activity you are going to organize, what is the occasion, the venue where the activity will be organized, objective or any appeal or any invitation, then date and timing of the camp. If there is any expenditure, charges or fee, it should be mentioned clearly. Then place and destination. If it is a camp, then duration, then the contact address, and if you want to give some instruction, that should also be mentioned in the notice. Here you have the solved example related to a camp, and here the camp is regarding the cricket trial for under 19 and under 16 teams. Next type of notice is based on warning or instruction. The points we should remember while writing such notices is we should mention the target audience, some specific instruction. If we have, then we should mention in the notice like do's and don'ts or warnings, consequences, punitive action, or a fine if it is there. Then details of the issuing authority should be mentioned in a notice. Here we have a solved example. It is regarding the water shortage. So it has some instruction for the residents of Silvertown issued by RWA. Next type of notice is a lost notice, where we write about any article which is lost, and when we are writing such notices we should mention the name of the lost article, the time at which it is lost, some identification marks, other content, then whom the person should contact, when and where. We should also mention some promise of a reward to attract the people to deposit the lost item. Then date and place is also mentioned. Just have a look at the solved example. It is regarding a lost wristwatch. Now we have a notice related to found item. Again, the same thing, you have to mention the name of the article found, place where it is found, then identity should be mentioned to claim the article, and whom to contact when and where. A solved example based on the found item. It is again a wristwatch. I hope you would have understood the variety of notices, their format, the language, the word limit, and I hope that you will be able to solve the practice questions. So we have a list of practice questions, and I would advise you to solve them to have a better understanding of the notice writing. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.